Hello everyone, welcome to Enchant Cards. This is your reading for May 2024. So this pile number 1, this pile number 2, this pile number 3 and that's pile number 4. All you have to do is pick one card that you're drawn to the most and jump straight to your reading by checking the timestamps below in the description box. So pause the video, take your time and pick one pile. For those people who find it a little hard picking a card just by looking at it, I'll be putting some crystals on all the piles in just a second. So we have our crystals here. This is tree agate, this is black tourmaline, this is clear quartz, and that's Picasso jasper. So pause the video, pick one pile, and jump straight to your reading ahead. Hello, pile number 1. We have a tree agate here. Let's see what we have for you this month. We have the 5 of Wands, the Death card, and we have the Empress. Okay, and I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. We have conclusion, we have full moon Aries, we have buffalo spirit, and we have the white dress. Okay, so pile number 1, I feel that this month, May 2024, starts with a lot of comfort. So I see a lot of homely comfort here, homely vibe, the nurturing vibe. It's all very comfortable and nice, you can see the lady sitting here on such a comfortable couch. I see you are that person here, you are that comfortable. But moving ahead this month, I see some things are gonna change. So there is a transformation coming up for you where a lot of things are changing. It feels like a big change, and the reason it's represented by the Death card is because your comfort comes to an end, and even though this transformation is coming for your highest good at the moment, it can feel pretty painful and difficult, but it's just momentarily, it's temporary, it's not something that's gonna last for a long period of time, and it will only bring a few challenges. So now, because you have to leave your comfort, you have to let go of that extra care and that comfortable homely vibe, you're gonna have to let go of it. It can feel a little challenging, that's pretty obvious. Okay, so a fiery climax approaches. So Aries, it talks all about beginnings. So again, beginnings, transformation, something new happening. And I see that whatever the situation is, because the comfort is being taken away from you, it can also make you a little harsh on yourself, on others. So the way you handle the situation also matters a lot. So if there is something that can be handled more gently, if you can be more polite to others, make sure you do that. Sometimes for some people it may also be true that there is a tug of war going on between you and somebody else. You want something, the other person wants something else, and there's all back and forth happening. So just make sure that you're not letting that fiery energy, that fire energy, making you really harsh on yourself, on others, and being very being bold is one thing. Being bold is good for you have to be strong in the situation, but yes, be gentle, because there is a way you have to represent yourself in front of others. Also, this white dress talks all about how you represent yourself right now in the situation, how you handle the situation, how you put yourself out there in front of others. So that's there. Make sure you're doing it well. And sometimes what happens, we are so upset because of the transformation, the change. It upsets us so much, it's so challenging that we just let go of being polite, sweet, and we just can't be calm. That's pretty well understood here. But right now, this fiery energy and how you present yourself matters a lot, and you don't have to worry too much about that, because the buffalo spirit says that the abundant universe will provide. So whatever it is that you're looking for, you will be provided with it. It's just about the timing. The timing needs to be right. The change is coming, and changes are, you know, almost all the times, most of the times changes are difficult. So now again, conclusion is a very positive card. It again talks about one chapter coming to an end and another one starting. So again, talks about beginnings, as we talked about transformation before. So you have something new coming up, and conclusion says that this is actually a positive change for you. The previous chapter has come to an end and a new one is beginning for you to move ahead in life, and something better is definitely coming up. So yes, pile number one, you don't have to worry about the changes. The changes are wonderful. It may feel a little hard, a little difficult at the moment, but this is for your higher good, and all the cards are pointing towards that. Just make sure you're handling it well, and you know that the abundant universe will provide. So you will be provided with everything that you deserve, and much better than what you have right now at the moment. So that's it for you, pile number one. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello, pile number two. Let's see what we have for this month. We have our black tourmaline here, and the first card is Six of Wands, Temperance, and Page of Wands. Okay, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. We have the cat spirit, new moon in Taurus, we have chaos, and we have trickery. Okay, so pile number two. I feel that this month, May 2024, starts with a situation, like a scenario where people are either congratulating you, they are coming to you, talking to you about your success, or asking about it, maybe asking for your future plans. What your plan is. Maybe you're studying right now, so what are you doing after studying? Maybe you're doing a job right now, so what have you thought about your job after that? What are your plans? And I feel like people are just coming to you. Maybe their intentions are not bad, but usually this card talks about congratulatory results where you've achieved something. But starting with this and going to Temperance, I feel that people coming to you and asking to you about your success, even like whether it is in a positive way or it's in a way that they are inquiring, I feel that it takes a toll on your mental health. So whenever somebody comes up to you, maybe it's your relatives, your family members, whoever it is, it kind of disrupts your peace, makes you feel not that great right now. And so here we see there's a lot of chaos going on. It's all mental chaos. Maybe you are tired of people coming and asking to you. Maybe you don't wanna you want to live up to their expectations, don't want to disappoint them. And when they ask you these questions, suddenly your mind is very it's not at peace, it's in turmoil, it's in chaos, and this is you trying to maintain your peace like that. Page of Wands talks about something new. You're right now at a budding stage. Whatever you're doing, you're learning, you're gaining new experiences, you're still there. You're not somebody experienced. You may be learning, growing. At this budding stage, you still are at a beginner level, I would say. Whatever you're doing right now, it's you trying to understand things, make sense of it. So if this is about career, it's not something where you've done a lot, gained a lot of experience. You've just started, it seems. So here comes trickery. So trickery may not always mean something negative, but maybe it's this this card makes me feel that right now you may be hiding yourself from others. So here when people come up to you, they ask you about all these things, you try to present your best self, you don't show the real chaos and turmoil that's going in your head. You're just trying to be, just trying to be calm. You're being calm, at least trying, and you're presenting yourself in a way. So this trickery tells me that okay, you're presenting yourself as if everything is perfect. You answer people's queries, their questions about your career well, make it seem like, oh, you are at a very good place, but then there goes on this turmoil in your head where you're all, things feel chaotic. So first of all, going ahead, seeing the situation, the cat spirit says claim your independence. This tells me that whoever these people are, it's very important for your peace of mind that you are creating certain boundaries with everyone, and that's very important when it comes to healthy relationships. You need to create some distance, some boundary, some space is needed for those relationships to thrive too. If there are no boundaries, there will be no peace. The relationships can become toxic, and you need to claim your independence and be and feel more free from those people. So that's where healthy boundaries come in. So that's the first thing. Don't let people overstep their boundaries and put you in this situation. And the other thing is that even if you are at this budding stage, you are pretty new at it, you are a beginner level, you don't have to feel this way. You don't have to feel all that chaos. You don't have to worry about these things, because new moon in Taurus says that it's just starting, and there's a lot of prosperity that lies ahead. So financially also this card is good. It tells us that you will grow financially, and it's a very good time to also plan things. So you can take time out, plan where you're going, what you're doing, how you're doing, in a way that you're not letting other people's expectations put you there in the situation. Just let go of those people, create healthy boundaries, and then sit with a plan, think about what you want, and just go ahead from there. Because as I said, what I see, things are gonna be pretty good for you in the future, and prosperity in terms of materialistic things, finances. You're gonna have good prosperity, you're gonna have good finances. It's also a great idea to create a financial plan for the whole year if that's something you want. So yes, color green also talks about success, career, money, and you have all that. It's just a beginner level. So in the month of May, it's a little about, like, the May month is a little about creating boundaries and doing a little planning. So next month ahead, June, July, August, we'll see how things go. But yes, there is definitely prosperity written for you. So that's amazing, pile number 2. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I'll see you in the next video. Hello, pile number 3. We have our clear quartz here. Let's see what we have for you this month. So we have the sun, we have King of Swords, we have Six of Cups. My outer experiences are a reflection of my inner condition. We have honesty, new moon in Cancer. We have groundhog spirit, time to let go, and ghost. Okay, so the sun is a really positive card here. So I feel that the month starts with a lot of happiness, a lot of emotional, mental freedom. Like, you're free from all negative thoughts right now. You're in a very positive state. And we have the King of Swords. So this talks about a person who's a little practical, doesn't open up easily. He's always with this shield and the sword on, and yeah, pretty authoritative, experienced person. And then we have the Six of Cups. This talks about nostalgia, old friends. Now I feel that firstly you need to be honest with yourself and with the people that come into your life. This doesn't mean that you go out of the way to tell people that, so and so happened or is happening in your life, or so and so is what you feel. But whenever and wherever necessary, make sure you're telling the truth. You're being honest with yourself, honesty about feelings is a priority here, I feel. The other thing is, we have the Coast card. Now, this card talks about, the Six of Cups talks about old friend or an old lover, who's coming or going, from your life or coming into your life. So there is somebody from your past who is in this scenario in May 2024. I feel it's there. And you have a lot of memories with this person. Maybe there are memories, you miss the person, you think about them, and so it's basically somebody from your past, as I said. May not be actively in the present, or else we won't have these. Now these tell me that the memories are not letting you go. The groundhog spirit says that it's time to let go, but the memories, maybe the attachment, the bond that you once had with them, it's not letting you go. So the groundhog spirit says that sometimes there are situations where you put so much effort, so much time and effort in reviving something that is not supposed to stay in your life, that is supposed to die away. You put so much effort there to keep them in your life, to keep the situation or keep the person in your life, and it only hurts you. All the efforts that you put, they go in vain, because right now it's time to let go, but you're not letting that happen. So the card suggests that if you have some unresolved feelings and emotions, you be honest about them, you let go them, you express them, you grieve. If it upsets you, it's okay to even feel bad at the moment, but you need to let go of the memories, you need to let go of the person or the situation, that's not serving you anymore, because this person from the past may not be here for a very long time. And this is a very reassuring card also. See how the groundhog is holding to this heart to itself, because it doesn't want to let go, and that's you here. um it also brings assurance that right now, when you have to let go of this certain something that is so close to you, that matters so much to you, it may hurt at the moment, but this is temporary. It will take a while, but after that it's gonna get replaced with something even better. So when you have winter and you're losing things seem gloomy, there's always space for spring and summer to replace it, and bring a better season for you. So yes, it's time to let go, and again, you and your loved ones are safe, says the new moon in Cancer. So here I feel that the people who are there in your life right now, it could be your family, your close friends, whoever they are, all those people, if you've been neglecting them because of this certain someone who's supposed to go, make sure you're not doing it now. You're giving time to your close ones. You are not neglecting them, you're giving your time, your effort, you're creating good connections with them, and all the time that that you used to keep for this person, make sure that it's done now. You're done neglecting other people for the certain someone. You're done only focusing here. Now it's time to let go of this person and come back to your old life. Make time for people around you, make them feel good, build connections. It's time for good connections to build, and that will happen. Just make sure you are putting efforts, whether it's your family or friends, and things look pretty good in the future. Pile number 3, so that's something you don't need to worry about, and that's amazing. So That's it for you, pile number 3. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I'll see you in the next video. Hello, pile number 4. We have our Picasso Jasper here. Let's see what we have for you this month. We have the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the Tower. Okay, I choose to learn through love. High Priestess of Earth, Full Moon in Cancer, Coyote Spirit, and Hedgehog. So pile number 4, I see some change happening with you. This card tells me that things are happening very swiftly and very fast, and this may be about a change. So I see some change coming up. You could be traveling right now, traveling somewhere else, or it could be, a change of place or a house or a job also. I see some sort of change happening for you, and you seem to be moving away from where you were, whatever situation there was. And moving away, I feel that leaving all that behind and moving to a new place or situation, it makes you feel like you're losing something. So I see a feeling of loss here. And I think at this point you are somebody who's very vulnerable, losing something, feeling vulnerable. You seem to be very soft from inside, like the hedgehog, all trying to protect from the outside, very protective for self, but then very vulnerable. So I see a lot of emotional vulnerability, because now the Cancer is all about emotions. You could have a big explosion of emotions here, and you also need to make sure that you are acting right with other people, because at such situations when people are very vulnerable, super emotional, and you are at this point in your life, your emotions are not in place, you may not have that energy to treat people nicely, to be that polite and nice with them. So make sure you're not letting your emotions get the best of you, and you are treating people right, you're being nice with them. So that's one thing. But talking about the vulnerability, because of this change, because of things, and you're grieving this loss, the change that life has brought you. Now you may not understand why it's happening, but the spirit says that these detours that keep happening, or it's happening right now, that does not make sense to you. It may not make sense to you right now, you don't know why this is happening, but this is the nature of the spirit. It's kind of it brings tricks in your life. Trickery is there. So when this comes, it tells us that you don't have to know why it's happening, because there are times when you haven't learned certain lessons that you were supposed to learn, and now is the time when you need to experience something negative to experience something positive in the future. So if success is written in your fate, in your future, now is the time to experience some failure, so that when you move ahead, you can get that success. This may not make sense to you right now, as the Coyote Spirit says, but this is very important for you, and this month is all about those lessons that you need to learn. And while all this happening, the high priestess of Earth says that it's very important that you take care of your health. You are eating right, you're sleeping right, getting enough sleep, getting proper nutrition, you're doing your exercises. So physical health is very important right now. Don't let this chaos and these emotions take a toll on your health. That's very important. I'll also pick another card for you to see how things look in the future. Pile number 4. What's gonna happen? Okay, I see that it makes you a lot of defensive also. Defensive, just like the hedgehog. So these two go very well together. So it's okay to be defensive at the moment, right at the moment. But yes, you need to know that whatever happens, Just remember this reading and know that this is a lesson for you. This is supposed to teach you things, and this is temporary because positivity is on its way. So before you can experience that, you need to experience all this. It's very important. So these cards promise a very bright future. So there's nothing to worry about. Pile number 4. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I'll see you in the next video.